We are pretty much done with our move. We have like a little bit of stuff left to do, but we mostly got everything done. I mean, our space is looking great and looking lovely. Our couch, I mean, we're a little messy right now, but we're getting, Michael's getting a new desk. So that's going to be out of here and like moved over more. So it'll be looking even better. But I wanted to do a count my books with me because we have these 3 boxes of books left to take out. So his box is the tall one, and then I have these 2 smaller ones that are here. I figured that this was a perfect time to be able to do inventory, so let's do that. So I'm going to be going through all of my books and unpacking them, and then what I'm also going to do is as I unpack them, I'm going to be cataloging them in a spreadsheet where I'm tracking if I read them or not, the title, author, last and first name, genre, publication year. Is it part of a series? If so, what book in the series and the total number of books in the series? The format, so like paperback or hardcover. Is it my library or Michael's library? And then just a number to count along so we could see just how many books we have in total. Michael's box isn't even fully open, and I feel like I hate all of his books already. He's gonna be so upset. I'm gonna leave those for last. I can't possibly do his first. So I've been sitting and doing all of my books, and I got to, what are we at? 102, about 102 books, and they are now all over the couch. So we are at 102 books, and I didn't even get into his box yet. We got these 2 boxes empty. Oh no, this box is not empty. There's 2 boxes back there that are empty. And this one has his books, and I haven't even gotten into that yet. So we will continue this and see how many that we have. But with mine alone, and I had a couple of his mixed in with mine, we're at 102 and counting. Okay, guys, so we're in the next day, and I highly underestimated how many books that we actually had because I cataloged 102 books. And we 100% need a bookshelf. So this is what we're looking like currently under our shelf. But then I also have all of these books stacked over here. I have a couple on this table here with the ones that I'm like reading and going through. I have my cookbooks back there. I have a couple in my bedroom on my end table. But then also, I didn't even go through Michael's box, which is back there. So we're going to have to get a bookshelf. We're going to probably put the bookshelf like here next to the couch and make it like tall, get a tall and skinny one. But that's where we're at currently. So this project is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated, but by the end, we will definitely know how many books that we all have. Okay, guys, so it is many, many weeks later. Kind of got sidetracked there on a lot of other projects that we had going on. But finally, I want to get to some numbers and tell you what is totally in our library. So after I give you a cute little tour of our bookshelves, which you'll see coming up right here. I think we did a really great job with them. We're very happy with our collection. I want to go through some of the numbers for what we have for Count My Books with Me. Okay, so totally in our library, we did shuffle a few things around. We did get rid of a little handful of books, the ones that I unhauled, and
we did add a few more books. So in total, we have 138 books in our library. So I think that that's a great start. And that 138 consists of 100 fiction books and 38 nonfiction books. There's a handful of these books that we are currently reading, about 4 of them that we're currently reading. And out of that 138, the breakdown is 62 read and 72 unread. So between Michael and I, we both have 72 books in our library that we have not read. As far as my personal TBR, there are about 62 of those books that are unread that I know that I want to get to. I might have not counted Red Rising in there, so that would be another 6. So that'd be like 68 books. So yeah, I mean, all in all, we're probably looking like, about 70-ish books on the physical TBR that we own. We have a lot of different genres, but our major genres are fantasy, thrillers, mysteries, and general literary fiction. So that's kind of more of a reflection of what I like. Michael likes a lot of fantasy and sci-fi. He doesn't have a ton of books in this collection. So a lot of the fantasy is crossover or things that he has read that I also want to read, or things, there's very few things that I have read that he hasn't read that he wants to read, but we'll see what happens as we continue through the collection. Out of our 138 books, we have 103 standalones, and of course, like majority of the nonfiction is in the standalone category, and we have 35 books that are in a series. So I look forward to diving into those series because I do want to pick up a little more series in the coming year. All right, guys, I think that's all I have for this video. Thanks for coming along and counting my books with me. And you'll see me in the not so distant future because we do have to wrap up July pretty quickly, and you'll get a whole video for that. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.